as Sybil's life evolves and begins to draw to a close, we start to see that because her vision takes away her ability to write as much as she used to, she is suddenly forced to start relating to people face to face. One of the fan favorites is Theodore, her neighbor, with whom over the 10 years of the book she goes into a slow burn romance that ends up in a full-fledged romance. And it's wonderful to see her take everything that she learned from communicating with others with care and asking questions of them and answering their questions from her practice of letter writing. And then we imagine, because we don't see those interactions, put it into real life. We know that she is finally able to communicate with people because all of these relationships are flourishing as the book comes to an end. If Sybil could have her cake and eat it too, which I think she does, she finally figures out how to have these beautiful in-person connections, but then she also gets to have what was so meaningful to her from the start, which are these traces of love and arguments and disagreements and wonderment that are left behind in paper form of all of these relationships across the world. That was something she always deeply valued as her legacy, more than what she did at work, maybe even more than what she did as a mother. She was really interested in the physicality of her thoughts and her relationships as held by the thousands of letters she wrote. And yet, the book does not trap her within those letters. It also gives her the world outside them at the end. So even though it's a book that's really full of heartbreak, it's also a book that's full of hope and possibility, and it gives the rest of us a lot of ideas for how we too can have our cake and eat it too. If you enjoyed this short, check out my full video about the Correspondent, which is pinned in the comments.